Seniors and Health warmly welcomes you. In the world of senior wellness, not all vitamins are harmless. Many older adults take daily supplements believing they're strengthening their bodies, but one specific vitamin, when overused, may slowly weaken your legs without warning. Doctors are now raising serious concerns after noticing patterns of leg fatigue, balance loss, and unexpected falls in otherwise healthy seniors. Could your daily routine be quietly working against you? Stay with us, we're uncovering the hidden truth behind this surprising supplement mistake. At 73, Harold Brenner had always considered himself disciplined about health. A retired architect living in Oregon, he started each day with stretches, a walk, and his morning routine of supplements, including a popular over-the-counter vitamin he'd taken for nearly a decade. He believed it was protecting his joints and boosting his immune system. But lately, something felt off. He began noticing unusual stiffness in his calves and a quiet, persistent weakness when rising from chairs. At first, he blamed it on aging. Then, one afternoon while walking to the mailbox, his legs gave out. No trip, no slip, just sudden fatigue. Alarmed, his daughter urged him to see a geriatric specialist. After a full evaluation, the doctor asked a simple question: "Do you take this specific vitamin daily?" Harold nodded. What followed was both shocking and eye-opening. As it turns out, his years of consistent overuse had slowly disrupted his muscle balance and nerve signaling. What he thought was helping had, without warning, begun to undermine his strength. Harold's case is not rare. More seniors today are learning that even a harmless vitamin can become harmful, especially when taken without clear medical guidance. His recovery began the moment he stopped. I'm Dr. Grace Mitchell, a geriatric health expert with over 15 years in senior care. Many older adults assume that if a vitamin is sold over the counter, it's always safe. But certain vitamins, when taken in excess, especially without blood testing, can disrupt nerve conduction, lower potassium levels, and subtly weaken leg muscles. The damage is often silent at first, but over time, it affects stability and movement. That's why I always urge seniors to supplement only under medical supervision. Many seniors take daily vitamins as part of their health routine, believing they're doing the right thing for their bodies. But recent findings in senior wellness reveal a hidden danger. One commonly used vitamin, when taken in excess, may quietly weaken leg muscles over time, without any early warning signs. This issue often flies under the radar because the symptoms, fatigue, minor instability, or slower walking, are mistakenly blamed on normal aging. However, doctors are now linking these subtle changes to long-term supplement overuse. In this video, we'll reveal the specific vitamin involved, how it affects muscle and nerve function, and why it's especially risky for seniors. Most importantly, you'll learn how to recognize the early signs and how to safely adjust your intake. If you're over 60 and take vitamins daily, this may be one of the most important wellness warnings you hear this year. For years, vitamin D has been praised for its role in bone health, immune support, and muscle function, especially for older adults. However, recent studies have shown that too much vitamin D, especially when taken in supplement form without medical oversight, may contribute to gradual leg weakness and balance issues in seniors. Vitamin D is fat-soluble, which means excess amounts are stored in the body. When levels become too high, they can cause calcium imbalances, leading to muscle cramps, nerve disruption, and decreased mobility. Seniors are especially vulnerable because many take high-dose vitamin D supplements on top of fortified foods and multivitamins, pushing their intake beyond safe limits. One study published in the Journal of Geriatric Medicine found that seniors taking more than 4,000 IU of vitamin D daily were more likely to report lower limb fatigue, difficulty standing for long periods, and even mild foot numbness. These symptoms often appear slowly, making it easy to dismiss them as just aging. But here's the concern: by the time noticeable weakness sets in, muscle fibers may already be affected. The key takeaway? While vitamin D is essential, more is not always better. Seniors should never self-prescribe high doses. Instead, they should get their vitamin D levels checked regularly and follow personalized dosing from their doctor. Safe, steady support is the goal, not silent strain on the legs. The overuse of vitamins like vitamin D doesn't happen overnight, it's the result of well-intentioned daily habits that slowly add up. Many seniors take a morning multivitamin, a separate vitamin D capsule, and unknowingly consume fortified foods such as cereals, dairy, and juices, all containing added vitamin D. Over time, this layering effect can quietly push intake into dangerous territory. What's more concerning is that the early symptoms of excess vitamin D can be misleading. Instead of sharp pain or dramatic signs, most seniors experience general leg fatigue, muscle heaviness, or a slight, dragging sensation when walking. Others report cramps in the calves during sleep, or feel winded when climbing stairs, not realizing these could be early signs of muscular imbalance linked to supplement overuse. Why don't seniors catch it sooner? Because the symptoms mimic the natural aging process. A slow walk is expected. A little stiffness is assumed. These beliefs make it easy to overlook what's really happening inside the body. Even more alarming, seniors who already have mild kidney issues or take blood pressure medications may absorb vitamin D differently, compounding the risks. In some cases, hypercalcemia, a condition caused by excess calcium in the blood, can quietly develop, affecting both muscle and heart function. The good news? Once identified, the solution is simple: reduce or pause supplementation and check blood levels. It's not about fear, it's about being informed. The safest approach is always personalized, medically guided, and based on regular lab results, not guesswork or marketing claims. The legs are often the first part of the body to reflect internal imbalances, especially in seniors. Yet many older adults don't realize that their legs are quietly sending distress signals when something's off, particularly with excessive vitamin intake. Learning to recognize these early signs can prevent long-term mobility issues. One of the most overlooked symptoms is a heavy or dragging sensation in the thighs or calves, especially during short walks. You may feel like you've walked farther than you actually have. Another sign is shaky knees when rising from a seated position, even when you're well rested. These are subtle but real red flags of muscle weakness, not just getting older. Seniors may also notice leg cramps at night, foot tingling, or minor balance issues like veering slightly when walking. These symptoms may be dismissed as dehydration or arthritis, but in reality, they may signal a deeper issue: nerve-muscle miscommunication caused by disrupted electrolyte balance from long-term supplement overuse. Doctors are now encouraging seniors to track how their legs feel week to week. Are stairs harder? Do you stumble more often? Can you walk at the same pace you did last month? These self-checks, combined with proper blood testing, can help detect imbalances early. Your legs aren't just for walking, they're messengers of your internal health. Listen carefully. Older adults face unique biological changes that make them more vulnerable to vitamin overload, especially when it comes to fat-soluble vitamins like vitamin D. As the body ages, the kidneys, liver, and digestive system may not process nutrients with the same efficiency as before. This means excess vitamins aren't excreted easily, they accumulate in tissues, quietly shifting the body's internal balance. At the same time, many seniors live with multiple chronic conditions such as high blood pressure, arthritis, diabetes, or kidney impairment. These health issues often require medications that can interact with vitamin metabolism. For example, diuretics, commonly used for blood pressure, can increase calcium retention, and when combined with too much vitamin D, raise the risk of hypercalcemia, which directly affects muscles and nerves. Cultural habits also play a role. Seniors who were raised in an era of more is better when it comes to vitamins may believe that doubling up on supplements ensures stronger bones or a healthier immune system. Unfortunately, that belief can lead to years of silent buildup. Another overlooked factor is reduced physical activity. Seniors who are sedentary may not notice subtle declines in leg strength because they aren't pushing their muscles regularly. By the time weakness becomes obvious, balance and gait may already be affected. In short, the aging body becomes less forgiving. Supplements that once supported your health can, without adjustment, begin to undermine it. That's why personalization is key. What works for one senior may be too much for another. Monitoring, moderation, and mindful supplementation are not restrictions, they are essential forms of self-protection. One of the biggest mistakes seniors make is assuming vitamins are safe without monitoring. While most people wouldn't take prescription drugs without periodic lab work, many older adults continue vitamin supplementation for years without checking their blood levels. This is especially risky with vitamin D, as levels can vary dramatically based on age, location, diet, and medications. The good news? A simple blood test can reveal exactly where your vitamin D levels stand. Most doctors recommend that seniors maintain levels between 30 and 50 nanograms per milliliter. When those levels rise beyond 60 or 70, subtle symptoms begin to appear. Above 100, the risks become more serious: fatigue, bone pain, nausea, and yes, muscle weakness, especially in the legs. Blood testing doesn't just help you avoid overload, it helps you identify underlying causes of symptoms like cramps, shakiness, or balance loss. Sometimes the issue isn't too much vitamin D but a combination of high calcium, low magnesium, or interactions with other medications. Only lab data can tell you the full story. Another benefit? Having test results gives your doctor the insight to personalize your dose. Maybe you only need 800 IU daily instead of 2000. Some seniors benefit more from lifestyle changes like safe sun exposure or dietary sources than from pills. Think of blood testing as your early warning system, a quiet but powerful tool to keep your wellness on track. It replaces guessing with clarity, and habit with intention. You wouldn't drive a car without a fuel gauge. Why manage your health without checking your levels? If you're over 60 and worried about leg strength or balance, you don't have to rely on high-dose supplements to protect your health. In fact, many seniors are now turning to smarter, lower-impact alternatives that naturally support muscle and bone function, without risking overload. First, let's talk nutrition. Foods like salmon, sardines, eggs, mushrooms, and fortified plant-based milks provide balanced, bioavailable vitamin D in safer doses. When combined with calcium from leafy greens, seeds, or dairy, they offer a well-rounded foundation, without the spikes that supplements may cause. Moderate sun exposure is another overlooked ally. Just 10 to 20 minutes of early morning sun on your arms or face a few times a week can help the body naturally synthesize vitamin D. This supports your immune system and bones in a way the body is designed to handle. Exercise also plays a central role. Simple resistance exercises using light weights or resistance bands help stimulate muscle growth and maintain leg strength, with no pills required. Activities like Tai Chi, walking, or even gardening have been shown to protect mobility and reduce fall risk. If you do need a supplement, work with your doctor to choose the lowest effective dose. Often, seniors only need 600 to 800 IU daily when other lifestyle factors are in place. Most importantly, listen to your body. Weakness, fatigue, cramps, or balance problems are never just aging. They're signals worth exploring. Your path to senior wellness doesn't need to be paved with pills. Sometimes, the best medicine is a mix of movement, sunlight, real food, and a conversation with a trusted physician. Sometimes, the most powerful lessons come not from textbooks or lab results, but from the voices of other seniors who've lived through the consequences. Across the country, older adults are beginning to share their experiences with vitamin overuse and unexpected muscle decline, offering wisdom and warnings they wish they'd known earlier. Margaret, age 79, had been taking a high-potency vitamin D supplement for 5 years. I thought it was helping, she recalled. But I started needing help just to get up from the couch. Her doctor eventually linked the problem to excess calcium in her blood, likely caused by supplement buildup. She reduced her dosage and focused on walking and stretching. Within a month, I felt lighter on my feet, she said. Similarly, Charles, age 82, was taking multiple supplements without any medical oversight. I figured more vitamins meant more strength, he admitted. But when his legs started cramping at night and he developed a tremor, his doctor ordered a full workup. The culprit? Elevated vitamin D levels disrupting his electrolyte balance. These stories echo one truth: wellness isn't just about what you take, it's about what you understand. Many seniors now keep supplement journals, track symptoms, and speak more openly with their doctors. They've learned that health doesn't come in megadoses, it comes from balance, attention, and asking the right questions before problems appear. Their message to others? Don't wait until your legs say something's wrong. Be proactive. Be informed. If you've been taking a high-dose vitamin daily and now suspect it may be affecting your legs, the good news is this: it's not too late to restore your strength. The body, even in later years, has an incredible ability to respond when given the right care and attention. The first step is to pause or reduce the supplement, but only under your doctor's guidance. Abruptly stopping can sometimes cause a rebound effect, especially if your body has been depending on high doses for a long time. A blood test will determine how much vitamin D, and related nutrients, are in your system, and help map out a safe tapering plan. Next, focus on targeted movement. Leg-specific exercises, like seated marches, wall squats, and step-ups, can gradually rebuild lost muscle tone. If balance is an issue, start with chair-supported exercises or physical therapy. These small efforts, when done consistently, add up. Hydration and minerals also play a role in recovery. Drinking enough water and getting proper levels of magnesium and potassium can support muscle recovery and nerve communication. Finally, stay consistent with follow-up labs every 3 to 6 months. Seeing progress on paper, alongside improvements in walking, standing, or climbing stairs, can be incredibly motivating. Rebuilding isn't just physical, it's emotional. Many seniors feel embarrassed or discouraged when weakness sets in. But know this: you are not alone, and your body wants to get better. Every small, intentional step counts. What matters most is not the mistake, but the correction. Health is a journey, and even a detour can lead to strength again. When excess vitamins go unchecked, the consequences for seniors can be serious, especially when it comes to leg health. What starts as subtle muscle fatigue can gradually progress into loss of mobility, balance issues, and an increased risk of falls. In fact, falls are one of the leading causes of injury and hospitalization in adults over 65, and weakened leg muscles are a key contributor. Beyond physical harm, there's emotional impact too. Seniors who struggle to walk often withdraw from social activities, lose confidence, and experience feelings of dependence or isolation. Many don't realize that a well-meaning habit, like taking a daily vitamin, could be silently leading to this decline. Left unaddressed, long-term overuse may also stress the kidneys, increase blood calcium levels, and disrupt nerve-muscle coordination. But with awareness and correction, these effects can be reduced, or even reversed. I'm Dr. Grace Mitchell, a geriatric health expert with over 15 years in senior care. Many seniors believe that more vitamins mean more protection, but that's not always true. In fact, overusing even a healthy supplement like vitamin D can gradually lead to leg weakness, balance issues, and more serious risks like falls or kidney strain. My advice is simple but essential: get tested. A basic blood test can reveal whether your levels are too high, too low, or just right. Don't assume you need a supplement just because you're aging. Your body is unique, and your needs may be different from your neighbors or even from what you needed 5 years ago. If you're already taking vitamin D daily, bring that information to your next doctor's visit. Together, we can tailor a plan that supports your wellness, through safer doses, dietary choices, and mindful monitoring. Remember, good health isn't about doing more, it's about doing what's right for your body. If you're over 60 and take daily vitamins, don't wait for your body to sound the alarm. Schedule a checkup, ask about your blood levels, and start a real conversation about what's right for you. Your legs carry more than just your weight, they carry your independence, your freedom, your ability to live fully. Don't let a silent mistake steal that from you. Share this video with someone you care about, and take one small, informed step today. Because better choices start with better knowledge, and better knowledge can change your entire future.